I think I figured it out. This necklace test, which, just because something comes on a certain day doesn't mean that the thing you're being tested on happens the same day. So yesterday, I'm chalking it up to Spirit One of the wrist. But you can actually see a lot more purple here. Maybe only I can see it. It looks black on camera, right? But they actually amethyst, so they're very light purple in the sunny light with the plants. Anyway, it is very pretty. I like it a lot. But I was thinking about what the necklace did in the show, which was restrain wild energy. It was a necklace of subjugation. If Inuyasha stepped out of line, Kagome could yell, "Sit, boy." I almost said shit, boy. "Sit, boy," and he would down into the ground. So, if he stepped out of line, she had a method to control him. But it was only out of pure intention. Anyway, I'm getting off track. It's not about what it did in the end. It's about the lesson here. And I think the lesson here is discipline. Restraining wild energy, wild impulses. And right now, I'm at a point in my life where I can't work out regularly. My weightlifting area has become a clothes rack. But soon, I will be back on my weightlifting regimen. Just need a little time. I need a little time for my body to adjust. So I thought about doing a 3-day fast as a demonstration of willpower. But my sister is actively in the kitchen right now cooking a shitload of food because she's going to be away for the holidays. She's going up to Maine to spend time in the woods with a bunch of cats, which I'm not even mad. It sounds awesome. But since she's not going to be here, she's like, I have to make food. So if I go on a fast right after she makes food, then she's going to worry about it going bad and freezing and whether I'm going to do that by myself. So I'm just not even going to. I'm going to take that stress off of her shoulders and I'm just going to eat it. But that means I need a different demonstration of willpower, of discipline. So I think what I'm going to do instead is the treadmill. I am going to reincorporate the cardio, even though I hate cardio, with a passion. I'm going to do 30 minutes a day starting out, and I'm going to shoot for 5 days, because that's what I was doing with my old workout routine. I'm going to do the same days that I did previously. I'm going to do Tuesday. I think my off days were Monday and Wednesday, right? I can't remember. It's been a minute. I think I'm going to shoot for Monday and Wednesday off. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we're going to do treadmill life and see how that goes. The other thing I got was, since my nieces and nephews are getting these boxes, their own chest of secrets. That's my old one, the big one on the bottom. That's going to my oldest niece. And today, I received my new chest of secrets. Even though it's technically not for secrets anymore, I feel like I had to keep the name the same. This is it. I think it's pretty cool looking. It's, I think, Turkish. I think it's from Turkey. But it's actually almost like a puzzle box. Clearly I'm not going to tell you how to get into it. But it does have a hidden compartment with a key, and then you open up this and you insert an antique key, unlock it, and then the top comes up and it's engraved, the Dragonfly Catalyst. So I like it a lot. It's got all my important shit in there, at least for now. I think it's good though. It's a little bit smaller than my old chest of secrets, but it's big enough for what I need. And now I can safely pass down the boxes to my nieces and nephews and know that I'm good too. Then my Evil Eye came today, which came from Greece. It was all the international stuff showed up all at once today. So I think I'm still wearing the key for now. I'm going to wait for Spirit to kind of give me the nod that it's time to switch necklaces. But I moved the Caduceus onto the small Evil Eye, And I'm finally tackling this issue I've got where, there we go, I had to flip it face up again. I'm having this problem with the small Evil Eye because it's got like a little bit of rust there on the ring that I've been using to keep it on. So I ended up getting another clasp like this, and I'm going to attach it to something like that that's going to fit around the necklace. Oh, this is the new Evil Eye. It goes, I think it's going to stay with the meteorite, but I got a new clasp for this one too, so it's going to match like that. Because I really just don't like this wire clasp. It's not the ideal size. I don't like it. So we're going to replace that. Then Fancy Evil Eye is going to have a home. The Little Evil Eye is going to have a home. And I'm trying to decide if I want to move this, the All-Seeing Eye, which was maybe one of our first necklace synchronicity. I think it was the first necklace I ordered. And I meant to just order a regular Evil Eye like these guys. I meant for it to be something like this. And that's what I got by mistake. And it caused a whole debacle. But let's be real, pyramids stayed a powerful symbol during this entire journey. And it is representative of the eye of God. Whatever you hold in that space, universe, spirit, damn. So, I'm trying to decide if I want to put that with the regalia, because there was a couple points that I was thinking about when I took the AI art on the lantern, and we know Spirit was already telling us from jump that they intended to transfer the energy from the lantern into the regalia. And that was a big confirmation that I received when the energy poured out of the lantern and into the regalia in those AI arts. But what was fascinating to me more than anything else was that on the side of the lantern, on this part right here where the glass is, where normally things would appear, there was a rectangle not dissimilar to our tarot cards. If you look especially on the corners, these symbols pretty much appeared on that etching. And it was more of a cross shape in the AI art, but that's not totally dissimilar from the shape of a dragonfly. So I got a lot of fascination out of that also. And I was thinking about what I'm going to do with the lantern, because we don't need it anymore. Especially now that I think today or tomorrow I'm getting the clear coat, so I'm going to be mixing the mirror dust with the clear coat, putting it on all of the regalia, and that's going to seal this transition. Which means that it'll be time to retire the lantern. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to put it off for a paycheck or two, you know, like wait until I'm in a position where I've got enough money to spend on something big. And then I'm going to get a time capsule. And I'm going to bury that time capsule with the lantern inside, maybe like fluff it up so it doesn't break. And I'm just going to bury it in an airtight steel container in the backyard, either under one tree or between them. And that'll be that. I technically don't have to do anything with it. I could leave it up. I could put it in epoxy and keep it as a decoration. But the lantern has served its purpose. It's done exactly what Spirit intended it to do. And now that the energy from the lantern, from the ancestors, all of the energy that I poured in with those sacrifices has been transferred to the regalia, the lantern's purpose is served. And if anything, seeing the back of that card on the side of the lantern is confirmation that the energy is already linked to my cards, linked to my artifacts. Spirit itself is the anchor, as it always has been. So if I'm going to retire it, I'm thinking about taking this off and maybe putting it over here somewhere, maybe on the key,